Hello and welcome to Africa in the 1800s. Today we have the letter D. Do you know what that stands for? That's right, Darfur. This was a pretty quick and painful campaign, but I have to go post some slop content, so here you go. I started waiting for the colonization tech because I could literally do nothing else because I kind of needed to declare in the Niger region. That way, I can have some early wars, get some conquest, get some land, and land equals money, and money equals happy. But I'm a little bit stupid and mayhaps have lost a war to Bornu. Little sad, it was a humiliation war, so not that bad, but it did certainly humiliate me. Conquered another weak African state, mainly for the wood in it so I could early industrialize a little faster, and I got my revenge on Bornu. Gobir was next on the snack menu, and then it was time for Biggins Sokoto. The great empire of Darfur easily trampled Sokoto, mainly because we have guns. The single arms factory I built came in clutch in that war. Soon, the valuable land of Sokoto is mine, followed by Benin. I may have had a coup in the government, but who needs a government anyways when you have land and money? Soon Sokoto is done for, and I can truly say Darfur is the dominant power on the continent, minus the Europeans. I tried to ban slavery. It didn't end well. The war took forever, but eventually the true rightful Darfurians broke the deadlock. Civil war may have been won, but somehow the rebels managed to rack up such an insane amount of debt that the entire country could fail to pay the interest rate, and we went into a default. But on the bright side, there were schools to educate the populace, but nothing mattered as the debt continued to grow at an uncontrollable rate. Before my country imploded, I decided to conquer a little more land. And then I had to declare bankruptcy. Luckily, we started to recover, and everything was going good. And then a second civil war broke out. And because of the debuffs given by declaring bankruptcy, it took forever because I couldn't push with my units, and for some reason, even though they probably could have won, the slavers decided they weren't going to push either. So we were both just sitting there with a ton of units losing money. But I had to ban slavery, as it went against my very strong moral compass that definitely exists. The Civil War took even longer than the first, but eventually we won. And because of the early industrialization done by Darfur, we were able to pay off the debts. But there was still a problem. The British didn't like me. And if you know anything about being a minor native African power bordering the British at this time, I think you can see where this is headed. I conquered yet more land, adding Dahomey and Ashanti for the sulfur mainly, and things were starting to look up. The economy was booming, literacy rates were increasing, I got some more universities out for the extra research. But then, the British decided to be the British and demand basically my entire country. And I'm sorry, but I do not have the willpower to deal with that. So if you want more pain, subscribe.